What's up, Twitch land? So I've been on hiatus. A lot of personal stuff came up, so I had to take care of some things. But I'm back. Just a few things that I'm just gonna note for the stream. So I have a TV, and I intend to use it. And I intend to experience Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in its cinematic glory as much as I can. So with that being said, I'll probably come on stream during little moments or breaks that I have time to kind of just, if something happens and there's a moment of slowing down, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about whatever just happened. But for the most part, most of the stream is just gonna be me playing off camera on mute, just because I really want to experience the game as much as possible. One thing I will say before I start playing, I do plan to play on dynamic mode. I don't know if it's really hard or not. I shall take the challenge and see how far I can get. I'm not even sure if I can even switch back and forth, but we shall see. Thanks again for joining me on stream. I literally like to just play for fun, and I'm so excited to play this game. I have been waiting so long to play this game. It sucks that some personal things came up, and I really did have to tend to those things, but now I'm gonna commit to playing this game. My hope is to stream Mondays and Thursdays, which it is what it is for now. I may change it in the future, but that's my time slot, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited. Oops. That was my bad. Alright.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
I'm here on the Midgar Expressway.
The scene is indescribable. Countless buildings have been leveled, and part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement, declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations into the matter. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
I thought another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see. Over there! Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
We still have one
So you're right.
Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
Back over here!
Get him on board! Press for takeoff!
The rescue team has pulled people from the rubble. Quick! Get the camera off them! Come on. This way.
Contact the SAR team. Targets have been secured. We are exfilling via helo now. Move it! We're taking off!
What?
Hey! Turn that off! The survivors are being taken away! I can't hear it already! You don't know when they're placed, do you?
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Hey!
Aerith!
directions! Heads are gonna roll if we don't find them! Just shut the hell up and search!
This is so messed up. All of it. But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
All right, then. Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then, and the little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came up. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck. It's really coming down, huh? Hey, man. Feeling any better? Oh, good. Sure don't look it. Wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Hey, rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first, and what do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai, stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends in our 12!
Let's go. You take one, I'll take the other. Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this! He was in a different league from the rest of us.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend?
Backwater is an understatement. Don't blame you for getting the hell out of here.
You know, I've been thinking about joining the military for some time now. If you need help, just say the word.
Look at all this mud. It's never gonna come off.
We're so glad you're here. Thank you. What a relief.
Did you come from Midgard too? You're gonna save Nibelheim, right? Hey! Don't run away from me!
Well, I'll be. Cloud, look at you, a man grown.
We're gonna whip you up the best meals you've ever had. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow.
Nothing we can do about the mountain and all that.
Is he like Sephiroth too?
Safe?
Oh, hey there. You boys are gonna be well stocked for your trip up the mountain. Believe you me, it'll be a right feast.
Go out. The Shinra soldiers are super cool. Hey, are you like a famous person? Gonna be here
Beans in the area.
with us. Can you show us some magic?
He's taller than I expected. Stronger too, I'll wager.
Please remain in town. Monsters have been sighted.
Nothing to report here.
I'd wager soldiers eat more than you.
Nothing like that cool mountain breeze, am I right?
How you still got energy after the trip here, I'll never know.
Please just let it be.
We'll make sure the survey team gets a heaping helping of our best produce.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Sephiroth will drop by.
We've got sandwiches stuffed with evil. Soldier, good to see you. How about a taste of home before you go? Wait a minute. Is that Cloud? Silly boy. You should have let us know you'd be paying us a visit.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Sure feels good to have soldiers on our side.
Eat up, Cloud. You still got room to grow, you know. You remember these pork sandwiches, don't you? They're exactly like the ones Mrs. Tyler used to make. I'm sure you must have taken them as snacks on a play date before. Wait, did you go on any play dates? Claudia must be so proud of what a fine young man you've become. Take care of yourself. You'll be spending the night at home, won't you? Maybe I'll pay your mother a visit. Oh, but I shouldn't impose. You two must have a lot of catching up to do.
Everyone, please calm down.
Hey, Shinra soldiers!
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Sephiroth's in there right now. Would kill for a shot of him. But I should probably wait till later, huh? You want me to take your photo? Sorry, but I can't afford to waste my film on... who are you again? Mind asking Sephiroth to come out?
You don't want to keep your mother waiting, do you?
So, what do you think of our village? Pretty nice, right?
The survey team is the coolest. Man, why didn't I invest like everyone else when I got the chance?
Ah, Shinra's here, I see. Thank you for coming.
You're Shinra? Shinra?
Oh, whoops. I didn't recognize you, Cloud. How you've grown. I must say, you look dashing in that uniform.
You're so cool! You're so cool! Gonna beat those monsters? Gonna beat them? You a soldier? You a shoulder?
You look so different.
You a soldier? You a shoulder?
Be sure to rest up tonight. Got a long day tomorrow.
I gotta catch a glimpse of Sephiroth.
Finally.
Ever since we heard a survey team was coming.
You worked out with everyone?
Just for a bit.
Could you keep up? Weak legs betray a weak mind.
All right, everybody,
Takes
gather
me back.
round. It's time to Zanga size. Ready to get started? Let's Zanga. Okay. Put your fingertips together and...
Make sure you're prepared for a tough hike tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't realize the survey team was here. Thanks for coming. We really can't handle this ourselves.
Nothing to report here.
That sword's huge! Can I touch it? Hey, what's Midgar like?
Then I stop by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
I'll be right there.
Cloud, is that you?
Hey.
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice.
I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they?
Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Thank goodness shit was here. We're safe. Now I can go back to hanging my laundry outside without worrying about a monster stealing it.
So, how did it feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh.
Investigated. Can only imagine what their lives must be like.
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Zangan. A humble traveler of the world, and teacher of martial arts to the youth. Well-toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
City folk are so sophisticated. Can only imagine what their lives must be like.
I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest fights. Should you need my help, just say the word. I've been working on some new techniques. I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest fights.
Welcome back. Sephiroth's already gone upstairs.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Night.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me. Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa, you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on, where's the harm in that? There? Thanks.
Say cheese!
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more!
Yeah, I guess we were.
Later.
For a while.
The reactor was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool. Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that. Let's finish this. You're done.
That was awesome.
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Let's finish this. Calling fire. You're done. Piece of cake. Is that Mako? Whoa.
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Just you watch. Let's finish this. Well, that's that.
Take it away!
You're done. Bye. Come on. Let's finish this. See ya.
Well done, Trooper.
Thank you.
I got the rest.
No, you don't.
Fight's not over yet.
You're done. I'll end this. This ends here!
We still have a long way to go.
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
You'd better.
Cool. See you at the reactor.
Bring it on. It's on now. Gotcha. Now. Let's finish this. It's on now. You're done. See ya. Let's finish this. Bye. I gotta say, that one felt pretty good. Come on. You're done. Let's finish this. Piece of cake.
It's a dead end! Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
Okay.
This way. Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off a cliff. Lead on.
Yes!
are still pockets of Mako gas all over the mountain. Try not to breathe it in if you can.
Don't want to get Mako poisoning.
Elevator access restricted due to Mako gas concentrations. Air purification unit must be employed to clear excess Mako gas. Elevator access restricted due to Mako gas concentrations. Air purification unit must be employed to clear excess Mako gas. Reduced by 20%. Mako gas levels reduced by 70%. Detected. Elevator access granted.
Come on.
Thinking about crossing that thing.
Then let me go first.
Hey, I'm the guide here. Okay.
He's in Fate's hands now. Do you know the way?
Yeah. Following the river should get us back to the village.
We're not going to the village. Can you get us to the reactor?
Sorry, I don't think I can.
I see. Well, we certainly can't send you back alone. You'll be safer with us.
Okay.
I'll be joining you up front this time.
What?
For your performance review.
You kidding me?
Good luck. Off you go.
I got this. Sephiroth. More Mako gas ahead.
There's no way around it either. have to go through. Let's not waste any time. Mako this thick is dangerous. Hold still. A Mako spring.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but if we keep using Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right?
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
My dad. And the mayor, if you must know.
Except the planet's huge. Mako will never run out, right?
Naturally formed materia. And look at the size of it. Astounding. For the Mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity.
I've always wondered, how does materia let you cast spells exactly?
How did you ever get to be a soldier? To put it simply, the knowledge of the ancients is sealed within each orb. That knowledge not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic. Or so they say.
Really? Magic sure is weird.
I know someone who'd be livid to hear you call it weird. Or magic, for that matter. I can just imagine what he'd say. It's an affront to science.
Who?
Hojo, from Research and Development. His predecessor was a great man, but him... he is anything but. We should press on.
Now we're talking. Steady. Stand back. Now. finish this. So low. It's all you. That one felt pretty good. I got this. You're done. Sephiroth. See ya.
This way.
Heads up.
Bring it on. It's all you. Stand back. Let go!
Farewell. Let's hurry.
won't let you down. Get him! Come on. All right. I got your back. All right. Steady. Good. Piece of cake. Still. Die. This won't be the last.
nominal. Elevator in operation.
Way out.
Wait.
Huh?
What?
Get back. Said you wanted to be a hero.
Wish I hadn't.
It thinks we're after materia.
Someone should tell it we're not.
Be my guest.
Maybe try mixing it up more?
Try to keep your goal.
It's all you.
Stand back.
Come on. Whoa. Not doing so great.
Rookies. You're in good hands. When we're done.
Of course. Stand back.
Try to mix it up. You need to vary your attack.
Get him.
Stand back.
I got this. It's all you.
On me. Done.
Sephiroth. Pretty mobile.
Till we knock it down.
Good thing I don't just fight with a sword. Stand back. Calling fire. Sephiroth, got it.
Move in. Get it together.
Time to kick it up a notch. It's all you.
You're practically panting.
I'm excited.
Such a puppy.
I don't like the looks of this.
Stay alert.
Yes, sir. Whoa. That was insane. I won't let you down. Come on, Mako. Stand back.
Defense pop.
Ah! Damn, that stayed still. It's all you.
Stand back.
I got this. Get him.
Follow my lead. You're gonna need my help. We need to work together. Who are you?
I won't let you down. Sephiroth, take the lead. Let's finish this. I'll end it. Got ya.
Take it from here. Nice work.
Okay, hold up. Maybe I'm missing something here, but everything you've said makes Sephiroth sound like a stand-up guy.
Well, he was.
And now he's pure evil, trying to kill everyone on the planet. Help me to understand this shit. Tell me something that'll really make my blood boil.
Oh, I will. I will. You wait out here, Tifa.
No way! I want to go too. Please?
Sorry, no civilians. even if we weren't on a mission.
Come on!
Keep the young lady safe.
Carry on.
Ugh! You better keep me safe.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
And let me guess, villagers don't have a clue about this.
No ancient none? Of course not.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
Tell that to the president.
What exactly is the problem with this place?
The people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, this one is overseen by R&D.
Huh. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?
Whatever you see here, you are not to speak of it.
Oh, I won't.
Perhaps you'd like to say a few words to your sword first? Hojo, you are really something.
What are those things? Genova? Wasn't that...
The malfunction must be forcing the pods to depressurize. Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy. What are you doing?
These pods were built for the production of artificial materia. But Hojo repurposed them as incubators, cages for animals, infused with Mako, all to birth a new breed of monster. But he didn't stop at animals. Oh no. There were other subjects. Look. Created the same way. Am I the same as these monsters?
Sephiroth.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was different. That I was special. But not like this. Not like this. Even human?
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
The mayor had been looking forward to having dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well. Dad had to put up with his belly aching for hours afterward.
Huh?
Must have sucked. But what about Sephiroth? What happened to him?
He left. Didn't tell a soul where he was going.
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for Shinra Manor. and he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
Looking for Sephiroth? He just left, I'm afraid. Maybe he needed some fresh air?
Sephiroth? I did see him leave a little while ago. Don't know what bee got in his bonnet, but the man was not in a good mood. Sephiroth? I did see him leave a...
So, how was the reactor? Did you find out what was wrong with it? Looking for Sephiroth? He just left, I'm afraid. Maybe he needed...
Haven't heard anything about the reactor either. What happened up there anyway?
He's holed up inside the mansion.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor.
Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine. If you're looking for Sephiroth, I saw him headed toward the mansion.
Sephiroth wasn't looking so hot when he passed by.
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
What if he's sick and needs our help?
Him? A little Mako poisoning isn't gonna hurt a living legend.
Took a look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Never knew it had a basement.
Was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer, a life form in stasis. Professor Gast named this life form Genova. MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient. MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed. We got Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova. The Genova project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gast's wondrous experiment.
He created you?
I should go. Mother is waiting.
Hey! Hey, hold on! I keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come to sooner? If I had, maybe I could have saved the village. Or tried, at least.
What?
Hey, you! Get in there! The villagers need your help! Watch out!
Let me through! My son's still in there!
I'm sorry! He's gone!
Mom.
Is it true? Sephiroth did this? Oh, it was him, all right. And he's still here. So keep your eyes peeled. God. Get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out. Now!
Yes, sir!
Sephiroth? But why would he... Hold on, Mom. I'm coming. Almost there. Please be okay. Sephiroth. Mom. Mom.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Hey! Hey! Hang in there! You're gonna be okay! Don't worry. I got you. Come on, let's get you up. Burn up! Drop the sword!
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Sephiroth!
I followed Sephiroth all the way back to the reactor.
Dad and I had gone there to hide. When Sephiroth showed up, Dad decided that he was going to confront him. Dad. It was Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
Mother, I have come for you. Now, open the way for me.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village! promised you'd save me. If I was ever trapped or in trouble.
Here I am, your son. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. And I know exactly how we can do that. The Promised Land.
Sephiroth!
Mother, they have come again. The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet. But there's no need to be sad, Mother. Because I'm here for you. Now and forever.
You killed my mom. You killed Tifa. My village. My home.
They were mine by right. This planet too, for I have been chosen.
I believed in you. No. Not you! Whoever the hell you are!
And that's the last thing I remember. The rest is a blank.
The hell it is? What happened?
It was all over the news. I remember watching it with my mom. They said he went missing during a training exercise. But then, the story changed. A couple days later, they started reporting that he was killed in action. Yeah, that was it.
The news outlets are nothing but Shinra mouthpieces spewing propaganda. Only dumbasses believe that shit.
Question. Does that make me a dumbass?
I didn't say that. What I meant was, screw Shinra for manipulating honest folks.
It doesn't matter what they said back then. Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
Don't know about alive so much as around?
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Because he wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Jenova at his side.
After 5 years? Not to sound like a broken record, but it's really bothering me.
Well, what's bothering me is all this Jenova stuff.
Excuse me. Guess the travel or something really did a number on my back. Feels as stiff as a board.
Let me take a look. Wow. You weren't kidding, were you? Let's get you back to the room.
Yeah, let's just call it a night. No amount of guesswork will get us any closer to the truth, so how about we give our heads a rest? Oh, no you don't. That bed's mine.
Sweet dreams.
See it tomorrow. Hey, Aerith? You awake?
Barely. Why?
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Just had a feeling you'd know.
Probably did, at one point. All that stuff was taken from me, though. Or maybe erased?
By whispers?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Why what?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago. Cloud, you up? Sorry, did I wake you?
Nope. What's going on?
Oh, it's nothing, really. There's just something I need to ask you. So, can we talk?
Sure.
Great, but not here. Follow me.
So, who is she? Or rather, what is she?
Do you think Midgar's over there? Anyway...
There's something I need to ask you too.
Shoot.
That night, 5 years ago, at the reactor, I saw you lying there. Saw your wound and all the blood. I figured it was too late.
Yeah? Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter? Can't believe I'm having this conversation with you, but here we are. Here, look. My scar. That proof enough? After you left, Zangan found me. He's the one who brought me to the clinic. He risked his life carrying me out of the reactor, and down the river. Wasn't just him, though. There's the doctor who operated on me all night, and the nurses who looked after me for days on end. I'm here now because they were there for me then. And where were you again? In fact, where have you been this whole time? For 5 years.
You know I can't tell you that.
Of course you can't. Sorry, I just need some space. I thought we could just pick up where we left off, like nothing had changed. But I guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
I was so happy to see you again, but maybe I shouldn't have been.
You two fight?
No.
We have enough problems as it is. Copy?
Night.
Tomorrow is another day.
What's this?
A gift from our humble establishment. Though it may not look like much, it should help you to break the ice with those you meet.
Queen's blood?
This is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement, declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations into the matter.
Good morning, sir. I must apologize for not introducing myself to you earlier. I'm Broden, the owner of this inn. Your companions have all stepped out. Oh, but Barrett left a message he wanted me to pass along to you. You missed roll call, soldier boy. Luckily, you're on leave for the day. Don't waste it, though. Get your equipment checked ASAP. Sound advice? Perhaps a trip to the arms dealer is in order?
Good idea.
By the way, Cloud, do you have any folios on you?
Yeah.
In that case, you might also want to pay a visit to Magnata Books. They have stores all over, but the first official one was built here in Calm. And their resident scholars are remarkably talented. If you want to unlock the true potential of your folios, you should go see them. The first customization is always free.
Finally. Rough day yesterday, huh? You've been waiting for me? I've been waiting for a chance to thank you properly. Without your help, I'd still be in Hojo's clutches, trapped in that lab. Was nothing. Even so, I owe you a debt. Until it's paid, I'm going to accompany you. If you're getting your equipment checked, have them check mine while you're at it. Sure thing. The Rook's got a backbone.
Okay, so I'm gonna wrap things up here. I have so many things to say though, so let me see if I can get through everything that I want to talk about. First of all, the music. The music is amazing. And I know that's a very flowery word to throw out there. There were moments that I really liked during Sephiroth's scenes where like you hear the one-winged angel kind of like teased in there, but not like the full-on song, kind of giving the impression of like this is like his origin, right? So it's like this is the beginning of his like villain story. Yeah, the music, honestly, they did such a great job scoring the scenes, making the transitions pretty seamless. It sounds really great on my speaker, I have to say. I don't know how people have been playing this game with headphones, because honestly, you have to really experience it with like a surround sound. Like, you really got to do that. What else? So this first part of the story is obviously Cloud's take on what happened in Nibelheim, which, you know, if you played Crisis Core, you know that a lot of the spoiler alert is not true. It was interesting to see moments that I don't recall seeing in Crisis Core. Like, for example, I remember it just being a straight shoot through the mountain, and I don't remember a lot of the stuff of like one of the soldiers gets taken down by like the raging waters or anything like that. I mean, granted, I did play the new one, so Crisis Core Reunion, so maybe because I didn't play the original one, maybe that happened there. I don't know, but there were certain things that I noticed that were not... It just felt like Cloud had to like fluff up his version of the story, right? Like, the monsters are much more intense. You know, the battles are much more epic. We know Sephiroth calls Zack a puppy, so the fact that Cloud also took that on is interesting, because Zack was clearly a puppy. I mean, a loyal dog to Shinra, whereas I think Cloud is... I wouldn't say he's a dog or a puppy, but he's definitely not Zack. So I think it's interesting how he doesn't... It seems he has no idea that his memories are fucked up, basically. Like, they're all mixed up, they're all jumbled up. He has no perception of what really happened, from what it seems like. Like, he's not outright lying, right? Like, I don't get the sense that he's outright lying to the party. He clearly believes that what happened in Nibelheim through his memories are what actually happened. And the fact that Tifa is kind of like, oh yeah, like, he wasn't really there 5 years ago, but then she also is questioning her own memories. Dude, that's a trip. I don't know. Honestly, it's been such a long time since I played the OG FF7 that I don't recall whether Cloud questioned her or that Tifa questioned her own memories of what happened. So it's interesting to see that there's like, who do you trust? What's real? What isn't? You know, it's like a red pill, blue pill shit, I think. I think Cloud, honestly, I am so curious to see him. I can't wait for the psychotic break. I hope it really is in this second installment of the game. Seeing Sephiroth's psychotic break was also well done. I am a little disappointed in the manner where, you know, he, you know, attacks Cloud in the basement, and you don't get that like dramatic angle that you get from the original FF7, where he's like walking and it's like at an angle, which apparently I think they did it that way because it saved memory or something, with like the way that they couldn't really get it a certain way, so they had to angle it to get like a good picture of it, as good quality as they could. But anyway, it ends up being iconic to me, so I thought they were going to honor it, but they kind of didn't, which I'm a little disappointed. They did honor it in Crisis Core Reunion, so that's probably where they figured that they would do it that way. Let's see. The fighting, so I did dynamic. So far, it doesn't feel super hard. I do feel like it could get a little bit more difficult as I play, which I'm excited for. But so far, it seems manageable. The photo mode, there are some breathtaking scenery. Though I do think some of the lighting on the characters is kind of funny. But overall, it's really good quality, I would say. Like in the beginning, I wanted to take a good picture of Cloud in front of Nibelheim, of the Nibelheim sign, but I don't know, there was something about the lighting and the way he was rendered that kind of looked funny to me that I didn't quite like, so there are certain, like in the instance that I was trying to take a picture, I was kind of like, whatever. What else? I think the expectation of we were gonna see either more of Zack, or the expectation that we were gonna see what happened immediately after Midgar, like them walking out into the world, like for some reason I think they did a good job in the trailers making it seem like those two things were gonna happen in the beginning part of the game, but clearly that is not happening. We're really starting in calm. And they did say in the interviews that the game, like the places that you'll visit in the game, like won't happen in the order that you think it would, or it won't happen in the order in the way that it happens in the OG FF7. So I'm excited for that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I should have probably played the OG FF7 so that my memory could be a lot better as far as recalling like what happens first and then what happens next, and then being able to tell in this game like what should have happened and what didn't happen. So I'm a little shocked there. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, what else? I think they did a really good job portraying the trauma that Cloud has from what happened in Nibelheim. Because we know that in Remake, the flashbacks and these what do you call these? Oh, I'm trying to find the right word for this. They're like involuntary thoughts or intrusive thoughts. There you go. That's the word that I was looking for. Where he's having these intrusive thoughts of Sephiroth and fire. And you know, if you've played the game, you kind of already know that that's the Nibelheim incident that Cloud keeps recalling. What I did like was that they did the first person point of view for Cloud, so that you can visually see like in his mind like what it exactly he saw that makes him really like traumatized by the whole thing. Like every instance that he saw someone get killed, like he has a visual first-hand memory of that. And it's interesting because we know Zack's version of the events, so it's interesting that he has a mix of Zack, what happened with Zack and his own memories. And the interesting thing is that Cloud is traumatized by what he saw on his own, not even including any of Zack's memories or incidents or stories that he recalls, right? Like what traumatized Cloud literally is what Cloud saw. And I thought it was well executed, and like I thought that was made very clear too, that this was Cloud when he was on the ground. Like there was a moment, I don't know if people remember from Crisis Core Reunion, where Zack is having to protect Cloud at some point. I think it's interesting that he has no recollection of Zack. It's crazy to me that he literally has no memory of Zack. He is struggling to remember him. I don't know if anyone has experienced a psychotic break, but it's definitely giving like borderline personality disorder. Maybe I shouldn't diagnose Cloud, but that's kind of what it's giving. And you know, people, at least from my understanding, it's a diagnosis that, if treated, has a good prognosis, but it's something that can also be heightened by stress and trauma, and I think that's definitely Cloud right now. It's definitely happening to Cloud. What else? Yeah, honestly, the game is just fucking gorgeous. I can't fucking believe how fucking gorgeous the game looks so far. And then the story-wise, cinematically, like, there are so many it's well written. I can't stress enough how well written this first part of the game is. I love the cinematic shots in every action sequence, like just every possible camera angle. They like pull it off seamlessly without it becoming too distracting or too chaotic. I think that's the one thing I think Final Fantasy VII and their creators have done really well, which they did with Advent Children, and they showed people this is how you make action scenes. It's just like pulling off camera angles that you wouldn't necessarily or physically be able to do in real life or as a live action. The fact that because it's all like CGI rendered, Unreal Engine, right? I think it's Unreal Engine. Like you can fucking put the camera wherever the fuck you want and do the impossible. And I think that's the one thing about video game developers, is that they know the tools that they're working with and they take advantage of that. And I definitely think in this first part, I'm kind of just blown away with how well done. Like I felt like I was watching a movie, or I was watching like a really great show on Amazon Prime or something. Not that it's Jonathan Nolan or anything like that, right? But you know, there's a real execution of cinematography that's being done from the game developers level that I think is very well executed, and I applaud the developers and the creators for really not missing any details. I think that's the other thing that I find pretty astonishing so far, is that nothing, like every little thing that they wanted to make sure looked good or sounded good, like they really went all in every aspect. And granted, this could be like what they focused on the most, because obviously I think this was the demo, right? I'm not sure. I didn't play the demo, but obviously to make a good impression, right? Like all of these details need to be hashed out. So I'm hoping the rest of the game is also just as good. That it's not like these first 2.5 hours or so that we see all this good quality storytelling, cinematography, music, character development, dialogue, fighting sequences, that it's not just hyper focused on this beginning part of the game, that we see it throughout the game. So I'm personally excited to see where things go next. I've heard a lot of things around like it being open world and you can get sidetracked from the story very easily, and there's like a million things to do. And I'm excited for that, honestly. I have no qualms about that at all. I want to get lost in this game, and I will get lost in this game, and I will have fun doing it. But for now, I'm gonna wrap things up here. Thanks to anyone who tuned in, who joined me on this little journey that I'm starting with VII Rebirth. I'm so excited to keep playing, but I will play again on Monday. I think, if not over the weekend, if I have time, but for sure Monday. And I know I said that when I finished Intergrade. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play, and then stuff happened. But I almost feel like more certain right now that, I'm definitely gonna play on Monday. Some things you can't plan for, so there's that. Alright guys, thank you guys. If it's nighttime, have a good night. If it's morning or afternoon, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys on Monday. Until then, keep busy, or do what you gotta do, I guess. Alright, see you later, alligators. Peace.